Halfback wheel can be one of the most annoying plays to stop in Madden. I'm going to break down a few different ways from a few different formations that I use to shut it down. Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. Thanks a lot for joining me here today. I'm going to do a breakdown on some different ways that I've been able to stop halfback wheel. So let's get into it here. Now, the first one we're going to look out of the 3-4. This is a cover 4. So, the cover 4 drop show 2 that I'm going to be using to stop it here. So we're going to take a look. I'm always base aligning this kind of play. So we're going to get a lot of adjustments in before the wire here. And I think we just saw what I'm going to do. Now, this is kind of a crazy setup. We see I've got... Oh, there you go. Boom. Look at that. Oh. Still can't get it to pause. Oh, I found it. So we see I've got the wide out here, one of them cross-manned from the safety, the other safety cross-manning Moss, and then I've got a spy on the field in case he runs, 2 hook zones. My user's like over the middle here, which is going to give me a lot of versatility, and then I'm putting, and see, one of these hook zones is the deep blue here is my other middle linebacker. So I have the outside CBs in blues, have the middle linebacker in a deep blue, and I have the outside, then I have one of the right ends into a hook zone, my user in a hook zone, and 2 clouds on the outside from my outside linebacker. So let's take a look how this does against it. See, right away, everything's locked down. He's got no quick read, maybe over the middle, but those 2 guys, they're kind of just like in the way of each other right there in the middle of the field. So my cloud flat's doing a great job. I would say it does look like something could develop over the right side there. But it actually does a good job kind of following him, and still everything seems closed. My user is locking down the middle, switching off, and by the time he does make a read deep down the field, see, we're able to click on and shut that play down. So great job shutting it down at a 3-4. And that's just from seeing what my opponent was doing and how I was able to just kind of adjust to it over that game. So here we see again, this is out of the 4-3. And let's just see if we get the player before I get kind of locked into my user. Okay, we got a big lurk from that one. So let's kind of back it up and see what we can see on this one. So I'm gonna send 3 guys at it. I've got 2 hooks over the field, some blues over there, and then I'm just using over the right side, and I get lucky that the AI makes that pick right there. Not the best one because we can't see the play art from it. So this time, another 4-3 adjustment against halfback wheel. I believe we're in sort of a cover 6 base here, and no, not cover 6 base. This is the fireman basically blitz. So we've put out of the 4-3, we've got our middle linebacker. He's blitzing. The one left end, he's in a hard flat. We've got the outside linebackers in vertical hooks. One of the safety, he's in a hard flat, and then we've got deep blues on the outside with the safety playing a middle blue. So we're sending 4-man at him here. I'm going to be using this middle linebacker to the left of screen here. So let's take a look at how this goes. I've actually pressed move them in as well, so I've got kind of 8 men in the box. See, I'm using that route over the middle of the field, just watching the post going outside. My opponent rolls out, he tries to throw it up. We get a big pick right there, able to cover that ball just outside there. It just does a great job following it over. So let's take a look back at that player who kind of does. You see, it's the man on the line that we had in that flat. He's the one who's going to come over, just follow the play over. He watches it. When he sees him go up, he's going to follow him over there, and he's going to make a play on that ball. That's awesome that he's able to do that, and that's how you're going to be able to shut down out of the 4-3 the halfback wheel. All right, here we're using the pinch dog 3, which this one I'm usually going to put them into cloud flats, and I'm going to use my outside linebacker, put him into a hook zone, and kind of shift the line over and put the the end into a spy, or actually in this case I had him actually going at the QB. And basically see up here, he's got him open, but we're able to just click on and make the big hit stick to knock the ball loose at the end. So that one, he's got the room there on that wheel route, but if you can get that click over, you can shut it down. So this time we're coming out of the nickel. This is the cover 3 it looks like we're gonna be using against him. And let's see if we get the play art, this one that we can take a look at, otherwise I'll just kind of talk it through. Did see the play art a little bit back there. So this is just your basic cover 3. You can see the cloud. The sky is going to come down from the strong safety over on the right side of the screen, and he's going to kind of look there. The slot CB, this is the cover 3, basically sky out of the nickel 335 odd. So that slot CB, he's going to be in a cloud flat, so he should cover the wheel route for the short and intermediary, and then the deep blue should pick it up after that, because this wide receiver who's alone on the left side, he should be running the post route over the middle of the field, so my user can kind of cover that, and then the free safety in the middle of the field should pick it up after that. So then it's just basically the middle in route that I'm looking for, and hopefully the post will be covered by the cloud flats outside. Pressure gets in there before anything can develop, and he has to throw it away. So the next play we're looking at here, we've got from another nickel play here. Looks like we're gonna hopefully get the play art so I can take a closer look at it. So this is a cover 6 base that I'm using here. We can see I have 4 men blitzing, 2 middle linebackers watching the middle of the field. I've left the blues, those deep blues, those are stock with this play, but I manned up the slot CB and the outside CB. See, I manned up Williams in the backfield, expecting that wheel route, and then the post route is going to be covered by the CB Brown. So he's even got help in the deep safety as well. Both of those guys should, if either one is thrown to, that safety should get over and make the play. Plus the route's coming over from the right side of the field, which should only really be the tight end, maybe, but he should do a little in route, and the Jones would either be running a corner, or I guess actually the tight end could also have that corner route. So let's take a look how it develops though. The pressure should get in there as well, and I'm just gonna be using to the left if there's any hard flats kind of coming at me. So you see over the middle of the field, he tries to make a quick read on it, but that man coverage is gonna shut it down. Let's get a look back at that one here. Nice little jump too when he picks it off. So on the close of the ball, my user just looks over to the left side of the field. I'm racing over there to cover that side of the field, and it kind of becomes a mess with those 3 routes, and he doesn't see how it's developing, but he feels like he has it open. And he makes this quick read deep, thinking that post route is gonna get open, but it doesn't. They follow him. He makes the big pick, that little hurdle, hitting the Y button myself to get there, and then I'm able to make a quick little return and yeah, get back with it. So over here. Oh, this is a linebacker cross 3 show 2. That's, you know, pretty meta defense. So what I've done is I've flipped it though. So I have Kerrigan over on the left side of the field, and that's where I'm going to be usering, and that's why my slot CB is on the right side here. That's why we can see the safeties going into the 3 receiver hook, and then I've put my other linebacker into a mid read, so he's going to cover a little deeper into the right side of the field, and I also have a spy. So I was anticipating him to make that quick throw over to the left side of the field there, and that's why I'm on. Look at that. See, I'm just lurking right over there. I see him make that play, and I'm just gonna automatically jump that route because I was just used to him trying to make that quick little throw over there, and I knew if he did it, I could just jump it like that. So you kind of got to get used to your opponent's tendencies and how they are adjusting things, so you can kind of make a play on them, just kind of like that. That's all really that happened there. Is I thought there was a really high chance he was going to throw it underneath there, and then I'm going to take advantage when he does. So here we go. This is the 3-4 pinch dog 3, and you see I've just moved over my user right along the line. He's in a hook zone. This linebacker here is in a hard flat or cloud flat, and they're just kind of walking over the middle. I see the post route look covered by the safeties, but they are, by the CB and by the safety, both being pulled to the middle. So my user has got to kind of watch this route coming over to the middle, and as well that wheel route developing, because it's got well, it does a good job adjusting. The CB does come back over there, and the free safety's looking deep with this man here, and we've got another guy underneath. So he's trying to just get that little route. Actually, see, who is that over there? That's gonna be, is that gonna be the post route? Let's take a look. Wow, I can't even see it there. Yeah, that was the tight end running that post route. See, if he had thrown it right then, he had him. He obviously wasn't looking there in his reads yet, so he had to wait to get over here, and then he saw him. He's gonna try to force one in there, but basically the CB is able to jump down there. Champ Bailey's gonna make a play on that ball, which is awesome. From that pinch dog 3, from the 3-4, they can still make the plays. You think that those deep blues are not gonna be able to jump down, but sometimes they can, just like that. So this is from the pinch dog 3 again here, and my opponent gets a lot of time in the pocket, but everything's just kind of shut down. So now he's got to scramble. He's gonna try to just whiff one up, and he throws it to no one. There's the easiest click and pick I think I've ever had. And see, so sometimes you don't even need to have the pressure get in there to stop your opponent. You can just have everything locked down. Look, everything is covered. The post routes, the corner route, the wheel route, the in route over the middle. I've still got 4 guys getting at him. He's blocking 5. It's just everything's locked down. He's got no choice but to scramble and playmaker, and then the pressure gets in there. He throws it away for this pick. So that's really, people aren't making that many crazy adjustments to halfback wheel. There's not that much that they can really do with it. You have so much control about stopping those routes. You just really have to worry. There's really only one route, if you're really focusing on it, that they might have a play on, and your user can generally shut that down. They need the time to develop it, so if you can shut down their reads, you can easily shut down halfback wheel. And it's different the way that I'm shutting it down every game, depending if generally right now I'm using the 3-4 or nickel 3-3-5 odd, so it's gonna be from one of those, and it just depends if the threat is to run or to pass on how I am gonna shut it down, what adjustments I'm gonna make, who their personnel is. It's kind of what you're gonna go with. I think when they are faster players in the short, then I might use a little man coverage on one of those sides, and on the left side usually, and otherwise I'm probably going with zones. You know, if I'm worried about that underneath wheel route, a quick little play there, that's when I'm gonna start to look at hard flats and manning up someone if I need to. A lot of different options. I really don't think halfback wheel should be a problem for anyone this year. There's so many ways to shut it down. So take a look at what they're throwing at you, make the appropriate adjustments, and stop that play. So thanks a lot for checking out this video. You guys are awesome. I've been Time Bomb. I'll catch you later.